Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 17 of my Moncton Navigators franchise here. We just finished year 4 regular season, and the Moncton Navigators this year have finished in first place in the entire NHL. That means we're a President's Trophy winning team in year number 4 here. And that's largely been on the backs of guys like Lazarev, Sanford, Wright, that first line with the +5 chemistry, Perfetti. Costin has been doing good. Perfetti's doing a lot better now that we acquired, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alex Ovechkin, who has, again, made it to 50 goals. He is now the best goal scorer of all time, 10 goals with the Navigators. He is the best goal scorer of all time with 912 career goals, and it's awesome to see he's not slowing down one bit here in production. Not slowing down one bit. I'm just going to show you guys the squad real quick, and then I'll show you guys the Philadelphia Flyer team that we are facing off against in round number 1. So, that's got to be a mistake. Yeah, I was going to say. So, line number 1, Lazarev, Wright, and Sanford. Lazarev is the sniper that we drafted in the year 1 draft. 3rd overall. He's been a really good player. He's been the face of this Moncton Navigators team. He has 40 goals in 3 straight seasons here. So he's a big part of this, and now Wright and Sanford are right along there with him. Second line, Costin, Perfetti, and Ovechkin. Was quite disappointed. Well, not disappointed, but I tried to acquire, because Payarvi was on this line before, but the chemistry didn't fit real well, so I acquired Ovechkin. It said Ovechkin fit on my second line, but that turned out to be absolutely false. He's even worse than Payarvi on this line, but that's all right. They get the +1. Third line, Hoglander, Velarde, Grundstrom. That's another chemistry thing where I tried to acquire these two, Velarde and Grundstrom from the Kings, because it said that they fit, and turns out they don't fit at all. And fourth line, the grind line, Hathaway, Paquette, and Delorier on that fourth line. Defense, we have Sergachev and Parayko on the first line. We have Ulf Hedman and Evan Bouchard on the second line. Ulf Hedman's a steal that we got in the year 2 draft, 2021, 11th overall, a defensive defenseman. And Taze and Philippe Myers, the hometown boy here. And in net, we have none other than Jacob Markstrom, 88 overall, elite goaltender, and Montembeault is your backup. We have, I think he might be injured right now, or did we call him up and we forgot to send him down? Did we do that? No, he must be injured. But we have Appleby, a youngster in net in the AHL, and he's looking at taking over that spot for in a couple of years. But right now, Markstrom's our guy, and we face off, and I know you saw that Philadelphia did beat us in the last game of the season there. We face off against a young Philadelphia Flyers team with Konechny, Payarvi, Morgan Frost, Nolan Patrick, Joel Farabee. They got a bunch of youngsters here. They got a nice core. But they're missing Giroux. And they're missing Voracek. I don't know where the two of them are. They might be injured. They might not be here anymore. I don't know. But Couturier is your number 1 center with Payarvi, who we traded for Alex Ovechkin, and Nyquist on the first line. Frost, Hayes, and Konechny on the second line. Bunnaman, Patrick Farabee on the third line. And Yarncrook, Ratcliffe, and veteran Jeff Carter on that fourth line. Now, I think that our forward group is definitely better than theirs. Our defense, they have Provorov, but Sergachev is a better overall, so I'd say we beat them out there too. Sanheim, Duncan Keith, and Patrick Nemeth, and Jonathan Taze is on your third line defense, so they probably have somebody who's injured, I would assume. Yes, Carter Hart's injured, and Chris Tanev. Where we really stack up against them, where I see that if we lose the series, I'm going to be really angry, is look at their goaltenders. two 21-year-old goaltenders, Nick Alishin, who's 69 overall, and No Kalainen, who is 63 overall. So, ladies and gentlemen, we should definitely beat the Philadelphia Flyers here. EA might screw me out of it, but we definitely have the better team. So let's go into the first game, shall we? First game, Philadelphia and Moncton. First period, and they take a 2-1 lead. Provorov and Couturier, both on Markstrom. We score on Nick Alishin, and we tie it up. Lazarev with 2 goals in this game. All right, send the third period. We seem to be dominating. I wouldn't say dominating, but we have more shots on net, and we score there. Parayko, and right after that, Kostin. A power play for Philadelphia. Come on, Farabee. Come on. Let's hold them. Hold them. Power play late. Oh, that's a long power play. But we do, in fact, hold on for the win on a game-winning goal by Klim Kostin. Sergachev had an awesome game. Lazarev, Parayko. That first line defense is going to have to step up big time here in this playoff run. Wasn't really a fan of that. I mean, that was a weird. Maybe I'm too hard on the guys, but I have a feeling we should be absolutely destroying this Philadelphia Flyers team. All right, so let's sim to game number 2 here. Lazarev is leading the team in scoring right now. Game number 2. All right, 3 goals right to start the first period. That's great. Kostin, Lazarev again, and Hathaway. And 3 goals. Lazarev with a hat trick. Hathaway with 2 goals. This is brutal. Was that Payarvi who scored there? Yeah, Payarvi scores on his former team, but Lazarev just is way too much for this Philadelphia Flyers team. And Ovechkin gets an assist there. Hedman and Bouchard this game were the awesome pairing there on D with the +3. Paquette with the +2. That's good to see. The grind line doing their job there. And it's 2-0 for the Moncton Navigators. Jalen Appleby is back in the AHL, so that's good. Let's check it out here. Kasperitis. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Appleby, I'm just curious. He's 78 overall. He'll be ready for next year. Next year, he'll be fine. All right, game number 3 here in Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Center. Oh, we're behind there. Konechny and Couturier. Ovechkin scores. And we're still down after the second period. Let's see, third period. Can we tie it up? Power play early. No shots. We basically didn't have any shots on that power play. Come on, Moncton. Come on. 28-27. There it is. Nicolas Deslauriers. My 4th line. And are we going to go into overtime here? And it's looking like that is the case. So we're going to jump in here. All right, so as I was editing the last episode, I noticed that for some reason my gameplay got cut out and it didn't record for some reason. So I just wanted to give you a bit of a rundown of what happened in that overtime game that we were supposed to go see, but sadly I think I lost the footage or something. What happened was that Connor Bunneman scored the overtime about 10 minutes into the period. Scored the overtime winner, but he didn't technically score it. It was off. I believe it was Zach Sanford. He was coming in behind the net, and he just passed it off of Zach Sanford's skate, and it went in the net. It was a really ugly goal, but I mean the Navigators weren't fazed by it, and they definitely beat the wheels off of the Philadelphia Flyers. 4-1, so that was their only loss. I don't know why it keeps cutting out like that. I'll have to figure it out because it's annoying and I don't want to make updates like this every episode, but yeah. So footage got lost for the game. I believe it was game 3. But you didn't miss that much. It was just I'm at a loss for words here. Give me a sec. It's just a grind type of goal, and yeah, it gave the Philadelphia Flyers their only win of the season. So sorry about that, and I hope it won't happen in the future. So Bunnaman gets the lucky bounce here, and we are now leading 2-1 in the series. Let's go to game number 4. 1-1 after the first period. And one thing that really stresses me out is that we're developing this trend of just limping into the playoffs. You saw that in our last 10 games, we're 4-6. I mean, we do that a lot. And I don't understand why we keep doing that. It's looking like I make acquisitions at the trade deadline to make the team better, and it actually makes it worse. I don't know. Lazarev again on Nikolish, and he's been absolutely terrorizing this Philadelphia defense. And Ovechkin on the power play, and the Navigators have a 3-1 series lead now. Lazarev has been lights out in these 4 games. So let's see around the league here. The Penguins swept the Lightning, and the Ducks swept the Sharks, but those are the only series that are over. Yeah, that's what it's looking like here. All right. Can we clinch the series here in game number 5? Philadelphia takes a lead on a Konechny goal from the corner, but the Navigators storm back with 3 goals in the second period, 2 by Höglander and 1 by Lazarev. Can we close out this series here? Can we close it out? Perfetti on Nikolish. A power play for Philly. They need to score here to make it interesting. It's a long power play too, my goodness. But they don't, and Ovechkin scores right after. Alright, so we're just going to go in and watch the last 2 minutes and 13 seconds of this game to see the Navigators clinch a first round victory over the Philadelphia Flyers, barring a major comeback. So here we are at the Avenir Center here. Perfetti, Provorov at did I just see 35 minutes of ice time? Oh, I forgot to. I guess I'll have to play this one because I forgot to lock in as the coach. So you'll get to see me play. All right, Ovechkin. 47 seconds left here. Nyquist gets the puck. Bouchard should have. I don't know why you just missed him there, but Nyquist. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Nyquist to Wiley to Couturier. Oh. Hedman with the old coffee curve wouldn't stick there. Kostin to Perfetti. Oh, I wanted to get it to Ovechkin there. I wanted to get it to him. Oh no. Couturier. Oh, what a save by Markstrom. And 8 seconds left here. Oh my goodness, I almost destroyed Provorov there. Bouchard with the hit. And that's it, folks. The Moncton Navigators win their first round playoff series for the second year in a row. There it is. Cole Perfetti was your third star. Not going to stick around for the other two. It was kind of nice to play, actually, but, you know, don't want to do that often. So Lazarev with 9 points, over a goal per game. Absolutely dominated the Philadelphia Flyers here. Just check here real quick. So Lazarev and everybody else after that were a point per game or below. So this really was Lazarev's series. And if he can continue to be that hot, I mean, watch out. Because, yeah, look at that shot. He might have a better shot than Ovechkin on the ratings. He does. He does have a better shot than Ovechkin on the ratings. My goodness. All right. So if Lazarev can keep this up, I mean, Ovechkin's going down in overall. Now that's not fun to see. If Lazarev can keep this up, we might have a Stanley Cup, folks. Who are we going to play here? I'm assuming it's going to be Toronto. Toronto? My goodness. Oh, the Canes and the Devils go down to a Game 7, and it is Toronto. We are facing off against the Toronto Maple Leafs in round number 2. We didn't get past round number 2 last year. We got eliminated by the Lightning. I'm assuming the Leafs still have a pretty solid lineup. It's only year 4. Yeah, that first line is going to be a problem. My goodness. Marner, Matthews, and Nylander. 91, 92, and a 90 overall. Tanguay, Tavares, and Engvall. So they also have a stud on their second line to match up with Ovechkin. Our second line overall is better because we have two 87s with that 89. And our third line is also better. They have Bracco, Markov. So these are two guys that they drafted. I believe this guy, yeah, I was going to say, because there's a year that the Maple Leafs absolutely sucked in this sim, and they got the second overall pick, which was Eddie Tanguay. So that's this guy. And Andrei Markov, who's this? They got him at steal in the first year. Andrei Markov, that's a solid name. So I'd say we have better depth. I mean, their fourth line has better overall, but don't be fooled because we have the grind line, and I mean, like, Paquette's like an 84, technically. So they have an awesome first line, but depth-wise, we're better. On D, they have Sandin and Liljegren. We have a better first line. We have a better second line. And we have a better third line, I believe, than them. And we have a better goaltender. They have Nedeljkovic and Frederik Andersen. Still there. So, I mean, I'd say overall we have a better team. A better, much more complete team. But they have this first line, man. This first line is going to be quite the problem. Matthews, Marner, and Nylander. So, I mean, we're going to have to find a way to shut them down. Maybe if we put Parayko and Sergachev always on them. I mean, we have two good defensive defensemen in Hedman and Parayko. So if we can put them together, might help. But, yeah. Let's see if we're going to be able to outclass the Toronto Maple Leafs in round number 2. We'll do that in a separate episode. So, yeah, we beat the Philadelphia Flyers in 5 games. Looking forward to playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. And did we play them in the season? I'm just curious as to how our last games went. I don't see them anywhere here. Oh, yeah, we beat them there 5-3. We definitely played them more than once. They're in the division. A loss there in a shootout. Now we played them. We lost the first game of the season. I'm assuming I probably missed one. Or maybe not, but I mean, I guess the season series were 1-1-1. I didn't see another one there, but anyways, it's going to be quite the series. I think I think we can beat them. I think we need to match up Parayko with that first line and Sergachev, and I think that will be fine. But yeah, this has been episode number 17 for the Moncton Navigators franchise. And this might be the year, folks. I don't want to jinx us too bad, but this might be the year. And if not, I mean, the team's looking really stacked for next year. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. And for sure, I love feedback and comments. So if you can get that done too, I love to hear some feedback from you guys. All right. This is East Coast Gaming signing out. Thanks for watching.